Collective, come on in here. Let's see what you got going on. Let's see what happened in the past with our relationship. What happened in the past, y'all? It was a spiritual match. Ooh. They lit a fire in your under you. And what's happening? There was sexual chemistry. Okay, it was sexual chemistry. Okay. And what? Well, these are all good cards. It was a mind connection. This is what happened. Wait. So why is this in the past? What? Oh. Okay. Because any of the green cards is the bad cards. So I'm like, well, what's the problem? You're trying to figure out what happened. So your mind was not playing tricks on you, collective. There was a mind connection. You could talk for hours and still not run out of things to explore. This connection keeps you intellectually stimulated and mentally nourished. Sexual chemistry. The spark is undeniable. Your bodies speak a language your minds haven't even fully translated yet. And spiritual. Your energy fields are in tune, calling each other home. Together you amplify each other's light. This still could be a karmic situation. God damn, now that I'm reading that. So what happened, y'all? What happened, Lord? Oh, I'm going to just let y'all read this for yourself, okay? Core values. The chemistry is this is as the relationship went on. This happened. Because of this. And then I showed you jealousy and control. Y'all were supposed to build together, but that's not what had happened. It was supposed to be an enduring love, but that's not what had happened. Oh. Y'all thought that's what you had. Shit. Because I'm like, this don't make no sense. Faking it. You've built a picture-perfect love for the outside world, but behind closed doors, you're unraveling. Third party, there's someone else in this energy field, and their presence is... Oh, you thought you had this, but that's not what that were. There's either y'all, some of y'all, even to this day, you make the relationship more than what it was. But some of y'all, you got past that and you're realizing like you were carrying the relationship on your back. You were trying to make the relationship look good. And in reality, that's not what the hat was. I was so confused because I'm like, these are the good cards. These are colorful cards. So why is this in the past? Because that's what you thought you had and that's not what you, because you, child. You read it, you can see it. You're allowed to want what you want and the pressure is real, but don't settle for the wrong person just because the timing feels urgent to you. Should I continue? Some of y'all, you realize, or some of y'all, what happened was you tried to make it. Basically, you matched energy with this person. You were just on a different side of the coin. Two sides of the same coin. This person tried to change you and wanted you to be like this, less loving, less kind, less this, or they thought you were too much of this, so they tried to put you in a box. But you also tried to put this person in a damn box too. You tried to make them love you or try to make them see what they were doing, make them see that their addictions weren't right, make them believe something that wasn't, or you tried to create this picture perfect thing with them, or a twisted narrative. That is a card in this deck. But that card popped up in my head. You tried to create something and put them in a box that they don't fit in either. Y'all was just doing it in two different ways. You were trying to tell them that they were better than who they really are, and they were trying to tell you you were worse than who you really are. So at the time, you both matched energies. You mirrored one another. Sometimes mirrors are not showing the exact same thing. It's the other extreme. Y'all ever watched, oh God, what's that show? What's that movie? With the emotions running around? And Inside Out? I think it's Inside Out. This is depicted perfectly in that movie, in that cartoon, with joy and anxiety. At the end, joy was no better than anxiety. Anxiety was trying to sweep away all the joyful, happy moments, and joy was trying to get rid of all the bad moments, not realizing that you needed both, and that's what made the main characters who she was. She needed the joyful moments and the sad moments. That made her a complete person. The light side of life and the dark side of life. The light side of being a child and the dark side of being a child sometimes. Even if it was not completely dark. But when she won a game, lost a game. When she got a friend and lost a friend. Joy tried to get rid of that side, the bad things in life, the sad things in life, the depressing things in life, and anxiety wanted to get rid of all the joy. So that's basically how you were joy and they were anxiety. That makes sense? Let me know in the comments. Anything else? What's happening now? Parenthood. You're on the same page on what you want when it comes to having children. Some of you are about to have a child or you something. Make sure you don't trauma bond with this new person. You bonded over pain, not peace. Make sure you don't do that. I'm not going to even. I had an idea. I'm not going to do it. Some of you are about to have a kid, though. That's what happened. What's happening now? I don't think a lot of y'all are not with this person anymore, but you're still wondering what the hell is going on. Divine's saying take your time with the Knight of Pentacles. You've endured enough. Your love life is about to have some sort of transformation with that card. Anything else? Strengths. Some of y'all closed your heart off. You decided that you didn't want to be vulnerable anymore because the last time you were vulnerable, it didn't work out too well. The problem is last time you were vulnerable, you were the only one being vulnerable. The last time you were gaslighting your damn self. Yes, the other person was gaslighting you, but you were gaslighting yourself that this could go as far as it actually didn't. And you have to be vulnerable with yourself that you made a mistake here. But that's okay. You lied to yourself here. You decided to ignore the red flags. Don't get in my comments and say you don't know my story. I'm a damn woman and I've been delusional about MF. But this ain't my damn story. Ain't been my damn story for quite some time. I'm reading cards. But intuitively, I'm getting this is exactly what it is. Because I was confused why all these good cards coming out. And then all of a sudden, the bad cards started coming out. You thought you had something that you really did not. And then when some of y'all, you realized you didn't have it. And then you tried to make that person fit the narrative. Because you didn't want to look stupid in these streets. Too harsh? There's a new opportunity for love. The proper love. The real love. It's because this is new love coming in and this is real love and it's the proper love. Does not mean you're going to be together forever. And some of y'all have to learn that as well. Some of y'all also have to learn to take your time this time. Really get to know the person. Notice your triggers. Notice your heart palpitations. These are not butterflies. Like, ooh, my ex did that. Ooh, I don't want to make the wrong decision. Be vulnerable with yourself as well with the other person. This person got their own hangups as well. And y'all can work together with the Three of Pentacles, Hermit card, Six of Swords, Two of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be in y'all head because you don't want to repeat this. Some of y'all was also addicted to this person. This person had addictions, but you were addicted to this person. Or you were addicted, you were codependent of a particular story. Narrative. Queen of Wands. You're being inspired to take a leap of faith with the Queen of Wands. You've gained a lot of confidence over the years. You know who you are. You know your strengths and your weaknesses. But you are a little shaky when it comes to relationships now. You're being awakened to this with the Judgment card. You got a King of Pentacles up. Oh, baby. You got a generous man out in these streets. He's coming into alignment with you as far as a relationship. You won't be doing certain things by yourself. Some of y'all had to figure out what happened here. You can't figure out what happened here. You happened here. Now, this person may have been an MF. This person may have been not that great. But you happened here too. You was a part of this too. If I clarified this, if the Seven of Swords fell out, I would fall on the floor. Clarify all of this, Spirit. The collective think I'm lying. The ones that's still here. The others didn't click off by now, thinking I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This is too many cards. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. These are all reverse. Let me see, honey. Let's see. What's on? Empress. Three of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. You know you were more than this relationship. But you were shrinking yourself. This person was trying to put you in a box. You was trying to put them in a box. And you were putting yourself in a box. You were bigger. You try to dim yourself now down to try to make this person comfortable. Oh, hell fucking no. Collective, you turned your back now. But you had to analyze a few things with this Seven of Pentacles. I know you're lying. You're like, hold on. I want more out of life than this. I'm trying to make it work. You were trying to adjust your dream or what you needed for this person. You were trying to lie to yourself, but we do have a good connection and we can talk about anything. You can talk about anything to a certain extent. You could talk about aliens. You could talk about recipes and food, and you could talk about dreams and goals, businesses, economy. But when it talks about responsibility and accountability, you can talk about shit. Because you had to lie to yourself. So then, therefore, you cannot talk about any and everything. When it was time to talk about feelings, they couldn't talk about it. Or you couldn't talk about it. When it was time to talk about certain addictions, didn't want to talk about it. So no, you felt like you agreed on certain values, not all. You may have had this at the beginning, but by the end of it, no, you didn't. This person was a spark, either for your spiritual awakening or to remind you, a girl, man, please. Oh God. You may have had a mind connection, but the more you evolve, this mind connection means nothing. Yes, you can do that. Because the more you gain knowledge, the more their mind stays small. They get their knowledge from you. They don't open up a book they damn self. Ciao. Bye. If they don't agree with the new knowledge you have gained, the new knowledge you've learned, or they call you a liar, whatever. Anything else? You knew that with the high priestess. Temperance. You had to balance some certain things out. You are losing strength dealing with this person. Because you see the strength card is up right here. You've gained your strength again. You found your strength again. You found your courage again. People ain't got to lie to us. Sometimes the lies we tell ourselves is more than enough. That's it. That's all. Anything else, Bird? But that's, if any of y'all was wondering, that's what had happened. And this is what you can expect, or this is what happened after you woke up. You transformed. You started gaining your confidence back. You started walking towards your purpose. Your investments start growing. This is a long ass road, though. You had to put yourself back together piece by piece by piece. Little by little. But now that you have put the things back together, you're being asked, are you ready to actually endure a healthy relationship? Or are you going to be the other person? Are you ready? That's the best answer to that question I got. Are you ready? It's time to work some kinks out. This person is also coming in to work some kinks out with you, to help you realize certain things that you didn't realize about. You thought you were over that situation. That's why this is coming up, because you're like, what's happening? Certain reactions you have with the new person, it's because of this past situation. So certain reservations you may have, it may rear there is ugly head in this new situation. Because you missed it in this past situation, or you're trying to avoid being in this situation. But the thing is, and the caveat is, that person was very insecure themselves, more insecure than you. You were trying to lift them up, and they were trying to keep you here. So, if I understand, please do not switch the roles and be that person that you were trying to lift up. This person's trying to lift you up and be like, it's okay. And no, this. You don't want to dim their light, and you don't want them to dim your light. I don't know. We can go on and on. If you want your own personal reading, click the link in my bio. Set up a time. Usually set the weekends, Monday after 5, after 6. I don't know what I scheduled, but take a look at it. 30-minute or hour read. It's a collective read. And it's getting too nitty-gritty. So if you want that, hit the link in the Bible, in the bio, or email me at abundantempresstarot@gmail.com. If this resonated with you a little bit or a lot of bit, like the video, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, babies. Bye.